What's up, y'all? It's Nytelife. I'm your host, the 4BarLoop, and my guest today is the two-time Grand Champion, elite producer. Man, my guest, my beautiful, humble guest here is none other than Keef Knoxx.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, you like my cup? Can you see my cup? You see my cup?
You can't see it. It's invisible. It's an invisible cup. What you got? What's on the cup?
Dang.
I saw that in New York. I saw it faintly.
Yeah. It's all right.
So how you doing today, man?
Oh man, relaxing, getting ready for that work week, and I'm excited to be here and hang out with you for a few minutes.
Yeah, man, it's nice to be able to get you on camera because people don't know you exist. They think you just beats.
Yeah, so. I tried to stay beats, but it didn't work. Sandman, hunt me and you got to get on the screen.
Man, how does it feel to be a two-time champ, man? How does that even you remotely grasp that?
For real, I'm still tripping. I'm still tripping because soul food is a problem. I'm still, like I said, his drum fills and snares and kicks was kicking my behind, bro. I'm hurting.
Yeah, that was one for the ages, man.
Yeah.
I've watched it several times since then, and it still gets better. So
you and me both, man. Every time I watch it, I'm like, yeah, I think I won that round, but I don't know about that round. I guess.
Man, so that puts you in the perch pretty much for season 3, man. So how do you mentally wrap your head around that, and what's your approach?
To be honest with you, Big Dog, I don't have one right now. When I tell you I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can. For real, bro. But this yesterday I started a few joints, you know what I mean, and just to have it to cut. So I think I'm gonna just, put some stuff together, just started, and when it's time to go, I'll have something to work with.
You gonna flex it all this season, or you just gonna wait till the champions battle?
Nah, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna sit out and enjoy the show.
Yeah, we might have to make you sit out anyway, man. We can't. We gotta make sure those seats get filled by by challengers, man. We can't have a champion filling all the seats. So we might have to put your ass on the bench anyway. So don't matter.
You ain't got to. I'm in the house. I'm at the crib. You ain't got to. I ain't coming in today.
All right, man. So to kind of veer off of that gauntlet stuff, we'll get back to that in a minute. I'm really interested as far as where you got your start in music.
Oh man, for those of you who don't know, fun fact, I used to rap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to rap, and this is around when Wu-Tang was around, and the whole the fad was to have like a group of 13 to 15 people. You know what I mean? And whoever pops off, you know what I'm saying, brings everybody else in. So I used to rap, and then I was like, well, let me see what happens if I press this button. The producer's like, yeah, you press that button, this happens. All right, but what happens if I press this button? Yeah, then that happens, and then here we are.
So as far as your rhyme style, what would you categorize your rhyme style as? If you was to find people that fit your mold, who would it be?
Common.
Really?
Yeah, definitely Common. I was a huge Common fan.
You realize that Common cannot rap on any of your beats. How the hell you rhyme like Common and you make that shit? That's crazy.
If y'all remember Common's first album, Can I Borrow a Dollar? That was my style. That was my flow. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, did you put down the mic permanently, or you just?
Oh yeah. I put it down permanently.
See, you need to, man. You might need to pick it up because I be seeing, they be cracking me up, man. I'll listen and all of a sudden I'll hear every now and then I hear the Mercenaries will start flexing and they'll get on something, and I'm like,
Listen, bro.
Yo, they
Hey,
this
listen.
kid, these cats is rhyming. They got the
My,
beats and they rhyming too.
and hey, Knight, bro. You don't know my alias name? My alias name is Roger Murtaugh. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, man.
I'm too old. I'm too old for this, man.
Nah, man. You not. We cut from the same cloth, man. It's like, I'm still trying to bang this thing out, man, and I'm heading into my twilight years. So shit.
Hey, bro, you got that. You got it, bro. That flow is crazy. You got quite a few quotables. You know what I'm saying? Just hey, music has no age, so you can do this until you're 100 years old.
Yeah, that's how I feel, man. I feel like that. I was like, that's why I keep going. I be telling people, you know what, this is the last year. I'm not gonna do this shit anymore, and then then I keep going.
Yeah, it's the love.
And
and
people
the
keep giving me
for it.
production and shit, and I'll be like, okay, well, now I gotta rap.
Yeah.
Man, so as far as who are your inspiration and idols of for music production coming up?
Oh wow. Whew. Stevie Wonder, Quincy Jones.
Oh my goodness.
The Hitmen. Remember the Hitmen from Bad Boy?
Yeah.
Every single last one of them.
That's Stevie J and them, right?
Yep, Stevie J,
Yeah.
Nashina Merrick, Young Lord when he was a part of that team. Rodney Jerkins and Chucky Thompson are like those are my idols. You know what I'm saying? So I still have some influence of them two in my production. Like when you hear them guitar bends at the end sometimes, that's from Chucky Thompson. I got that from him. So yeah, bro.
You know, that's interesting that you bring up Stevie Wonder and Quincy Jones first. Not a lot of people would say that was their first. Stevie Wonder is by far and above my favorite artist of all time. I mean, hip hop, music,
yes,
just not number over Michael Jackson. Like he's the one. He's the alpha. The alpha.
Yes, sir. I'm there with you. Oh, everybody mentions Michael Jackson and Prince. They leave out Stevie Wonder. This man is a genius. He's a god.
Yeah, just
seriously
sheer brilliance. Listening like my favorite album of his Music of My Mind.
Mm-hmm.
That is just that.
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
It's all steeped in roots of my mother because my mother listened to Stevie Wonder when I was growing up, and that's just how I came up, man. I came up under Stevie shit. So
yes, sir. I got a playlist on Spotify that's like all of my favorite Stevie Wonder joints, and there's probably like 50 songs on there.
So is Stevie like sacred? Like you won't touch Stevie because of Stevie, or do you jump in and get at Stevie every now and then?
I tried. I tried. I did one that this was like in maybe 98, and it came out pretty cool, but I lost the file, so I never went back. I'm gonna try again though.
Yo, I think you lost it on purpose, bro.
Nah,
I think you might have dumped it on purpose.
Nah, because I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go back and see if I can find. There's quite a few joints that I would love to flip, for real.
Yeah, man. I did a song where basically it was just, dude, I just took parts of Girl Blue and like and connected a bunch of loops and added some drums on it and was like and used that and rhymed on like on one of my albums. It was like one of my favorite songs too. But I was like, damn, I'd have to say featuring Stevie Wonder with so much Stevie shit on there.
This is true. You have to, out of respect.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so I kind of when I have producers come on 4BarLoop, man, I love to ask them about their creative process. Their formula for starting. Is it drums, melodies, song choice, sample? Or is it like mood? What's your approach when you create beats?
Definitely mood. The mood I'm in comes first, and then after that, I'm looking for any real pluck sound. I used to start off with sampling, but then I try to stray away from that now. Mm-hmm. But definitely the mood. If I'm in a certain mood, that's what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
It just seems like it's sort of for someone that has the complicated beat style that you do, and maybe that's just your battle production. It's like putting together a puzzle. I think it's a lot of is it a lot of thought involved in like placing things certain places and making things stand out when you're developing? Is that different from like developing songs than it is from battle beats?
Most definitely, especially creating battle beats. Like because of my work schedule, it takes me maybe 3 weeks to finish one track, one battle beat, and the battle beat be like 2 minutes long, minute and 55 long, and it takes me 2. But I love that because I'm taking my time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if I could finish the beat in a week, but the 2 weeks, I'm playing it over and over and over, just to see if I can add something else to it, take something out. Maybe it's the mix, like Sandman said on my vaporwave joint. You know what I mean? So yeah, it takes me about 3 weeks to do a battle beat. I don't battle, man. This is new. This is new to me, man.
Well, since it's new to you, I mean, is it, this was gonna be probably a later question for me, but since it's new to you or whatnot, is there a decompression mode after getting out of like, the Gauntlet competition and settling in and trying to get back into just doing regular production for song purposes?
It's with me, it's really, 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 really weird. Like, as much as I want to do production for like songs, I can't. I'll start something for a song, and then I'm like, oh, I got a crazy switch up. This could be a Gauntlet ready joint. So yeah,
that's that's crazy because do you actively like shop beats for sale and
I do
things
not.
like that?
I do not. Yo, I lost the love for it when I was living in Bakersfield, California. I was living in Bakersfield, California. This was like around 2000, I want to say like 2012.
Mm-hmm.
And I was living out there, and there was a lot of artists, like some dope artists out there and dope producers out there. It's just the scene is so small.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to like keep their thing secret. Like, oh yeah, I do beats. Let me hear something, man. I ain't got nothing on me right now. Yeah. Or you'll get the overzealous artists. Like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna rock with you. You got some joints, and you don't hear any. You know what I mean? But I did sell some joints out there, just some dope people. You know what I'm saying? And it came out pretty cool. But other than that, I'm sick of the BS, man. Yeah. I'm from the era where everybody was going platinum. Nobody was holding back money. If it's hot, I got the money. Let's do it. I'm from that era. Right now, man, people are selling beats, 100 beats for $17.
I saw some crazies. I be seeing some crazy stuff.
it's
I be
like,
perusing FB, man. I be seeing some crazy shit.
Man.
These cats be like bucket deals, like 27 beats for
bruh,
$5. Like what?
I can't do it. So that's why I don't sell any joints. I don't sell no music, man. I keep it all to myself, and it's a hobby at this point.
See but you know what? That's an honest approach, because that's shocking, because the quality of beats that you do and the potential you have is like, man, you could be making some sound cake out here, by just doing production. But it's and the thing about it is that Sandman has the same issue. Is like Sandman doesn't want to take his foot off the gas when he's doing production. Mm-hmm. Like I'm like, find a streamlined and simplified things, right? Mm-hmm. So you can mass produce it. Make be McDonald's. Make the cheeseburger and the nuggets over and over again and
Absolutely.
Sell them, and you'll be cool.
Absolutely.
But he's so quality driven that he doesn't want to give into that. Like I can't just make like normal shit. I don't want to do that. I want I have quality and standards. And I'm like, oh, well, I feel you.
I understand that. Yeah.
But I completely understand that now, because to hear that you are as intricate as you are and as insane as you are a producer, and everybody in this pretty much now, this is not an industry secret. Everybody knows you crazy out here with it. To see yeah, man, it's true. To see that you are are not really out here selling stuff, is kind of a shock. But that's the art, though.
Yeah, it's like I am not about to sell something for like $100, two, 300, 400. I'm from an era where beats were 25,000, R&B joints were 25,000, hip hop joints was 15,000. You get the half up front if they record the song. If they want to use the song, they'll give you the other half. That's the era I'm from. Right now, it's so oversaturated. There's so many beat makers out here that I was like, man, I'll leave it to these young cats, man, because they're doing 8BarLoop and then that's their beat.
So you think that creates like that kind of I guess dissolves the market a little bit or dilutes the market a lot.
Definitely.
in regards to you producing joints for people, like, as far as selling shit.
Definitely. It's just these young cats, bro. They'll do like a 8BarLoop with like 10 sounds, and it's ready to go. I can't do that, man. I'm such an artist. I'm serious about my shit.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Man.
And I think it's just that, you look at, it's like other people outside of that would not understand it. Like, what do you mean? You're amazing. You're so talented. You're so great. Why isn't this for sales? Like, well, artistic integrity sometimes will get in the way of you doing that, and you don't want to let your shit go. For you work on it, and it's your baby, and you put all of this time in it. You don't want to just let it go for nothing. I feel that, man.
Absolutely,
I completely understand it.
If I'm putting 2 weeks, 3 weeks into making a beat, and you trying to buy it for like $100, I can't do it, man.
And
I work too hard on that journey.
And you're not about to be out here rolling out $100 beats, like making $100 quality beats for sale.
No, I can't. I won't allow it. Can't do it, bro. I don't have it. That's why I was like, I'll leave it up to these young cats, because these young cats, man, their attention span is so short, and you can hear it in the music, and you can hear it in the production. There's no substance. There's just a 808, a clap, you know what I'm saying? Some rolling hi-hats, some trap hi-hats, and it's out of here.
How much of that you contribute to them feeling like they're missing out on doing something else? Like, I have to go to the next thing. I have to hurry up. Like, they run to the next thing. Like, now it's drill, right? So it's like, I have to figure out how to make drill and do drill now. So you leave your properties of all the other stuff that you've done behind. You think that contributes to that?
Wow, that's a tough question. All right, let me say this, man, and it might not be the answer to your question, but right now it is drill, right? That's the movement. Mm-hmm. I kind of, as far as production, I'm not talking about the lyrics, right? As far as the production, I get it. It's smooth, it's fresh. I could do a drill beat. I tell you this though, you guys better not make that one of the damn rules for the next fight.
You just put yourself in the cross now.
Hey man,
you just put yourself in the cross now. Don't say don't do it. So you shouldn't have said no. You should have kept your mouth shut.
Oh man, I'm afraid of that right there. Cause drill joints, I could do it, but I don't have the feel for it. Like, I'm such an R&B dude, and I don't even play keys. I play with 5 fingers. You know what I'm saying? And I'll figure out the rest.
Hey, you just freaked the reggaeton. You just freaked the reggaeton beat last Gauntlet. You make the fuck out of here with that shit.
You want to hear something? This is why I start tracks and then I sit them to the side. Try not to delete them. That reggaeton joint, I did that in 2010. The first part, because an artist in Bakersfield, about 2012, an artist in Bakersfield was like, yo, can you make me a reggaeton joint? I was like, yeah, let me see if I could do that for you. He was going to pay some big money. I did that in 2012. 2012, bro, the first half. And then I just added the the mystical joint to it. You know what I
Man,
mean?
so
I know that
cra-
doesn't answer your question.
No,
but...
it does. The craziest thing that I'm trying to wrap my head around is like, you told me that you was out in Bakersfield, so you basically you got Cali roots out here. You know what I'm saying? Which is
Definitely.
which is crazy. And how is that compared to the scene that you're in now?
Whew. It's I mean, I'm in Charlotte, so it's a little more busier. You know what I mean? It's houses are closer together. In Bakersfield, bro, in Bakersfield, you rarely saw sidewalks. How crazy is that? When I went out to Bakersfield, I was like, man, what the? Can I walk to the store? I can't even walk to the store, bro.
Hey, I don't even know if Bakersfield is on the map of California. I got my
snap.
my brother-in-law is like has family in Bakersfield, dude. I was like, I never been. I think I went there for work one time, but I've never been there. It's really small.
It's small. It's slow. It's slow motion. You know what I mean? The club scene is. It's so small that the club scene is probably like maybe 5 to 10 clubs out there, and every time you go to one, I seen you in the other club, or I seen you in the other club. You know what I'm saying? You run into the same people, bro.
Them that don't do dirt towns,
right? But I really enjoyed myself out there. Man, I was in Bakersfield, Santa Clarita, Van Nuys. I lived in Northridge. I was all over California. I love it out there. I'm still trying to get back out there. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's crazy that, with you having the stuff you had, man, you didn't just get a backpack and just hop in the car and go to San Francisco, because you would have got off a lot of your shit there.
Oh, man. Where did I go? I forgot what city I went to, but it was somewhere up there. We went to a wedding reception, and it was so chill up there, man. It was so chill out there, bro. So next time I come out there, man, I'm really gonna like sit down and chill and take up the scene. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah,
I'm an Oakland, California boy, so I know what it is, man.
Yeah, I've been up that way, 4-hour drive from Bakersfield.
Yep. Man, so the funniest thing about it, and the one thing that you kind of became synonymous with is the flips. Sampling being an art, that's repurposing works and, almost a form of re-engineering new works of art. Is it a challenge to you to find inspiration to do that?
So in the, I'm gonna go back to the finals in the sample round, the second round, which I think Soul Food killed it. But that damn Bob James sample, I hate y'all for that.
Don't hate me. You hate Sandman. Sandman's the curator of that.
Well, yeah. I was, for like 3 weeks straight, I was trying to come up with something to recreate that classic. And I just couldn't. I couldn't come up with anything. So sometimes it is challenging, depending on what the sample is, especially if it comes from something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's Onyx. In New York, everybody that was a rapper was freestyling over that one beat. You know what I mean? So I heard it like 1,000 times. So I couldn't do anything with it, bro. So sometimes, and it's crazy because it's usually the hip hop samples that I have trouble with. R&B stuff, that's a feel.
Hey, that's your wheelhouse. I mean? That's your wheelhouse.
And it creates a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like I start going if I hear an R&B sample, I start going back to the first time I heard that song. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that first time I heard it. Oh, I'm gonna kill this. You know what I mean? And I do it to give the audience emotion, to make it like the reggaeton joint.
Yeah.
See the natural emotion. Everybody, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? That's what I go for. You know what I mean? So, yeah, hip hop samples are difficult.
See, and that's what's needed in music. You need to have emotional connection. Makes you remember shit. Like I remember when I heard this. I remember it gives you person, place, thing, time, all of that shit just by hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get that with a lot of today's music because it's so like
there's no substance.
It's too clean. It's too overproduced. It's too like manufactured, and you actually just hear them grabbing at the audience for what they think that they want to hear.
That's
and
right.
There's not nothing that it's not timeless.
That's right. You're absolutely right, bro. You're absolutely right, and especially the singers, the R&B singers nowadays that go back and sample 90s stuff. There's quite a few of them. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, but I just wish it was a better sing over it. You know what I mean? That maybe that's the old man in me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, looking at it, it's like it angers us because when you have that type of song, you have that type of thing that you're sampling, you want to be able to catch the same feel that you did then, but then they just put some new kid shit over it, and it's just like I don't fucking relate. I don't relate to that. I don't relate to that shit.
Say what it is. Ain't no new kid. It's trap. They trap out everything.
I can't really. But you know what? There's no changes in tone. There's no changes in notes. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no like bridges where it's just singing and it's just harmonies and it's just somebody just going off and you don't get that now, man. Mm-hmm. The singers now is just straight to the, you know what I'm saying? It's like they try to be rappers and you don't know what's the difference between rappers and the singers now.
That's what it is. Now I do like some of Summer Walker stuff.
Yes.
Because I think Summer Walker, I think she can really sing. But I think she's like tuning it down just for the audience, just to make it, you know, listenable. Ella May, I like some of her stuff. I love her. Her is dope to me. But she's an R&B artist. She's a, you know what I'm saying, songwriter / producer. So that's why I gravitate more to her than like some of these other R&B artists. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, the R&B stuff, man, I live for it. If you could make me feel like, yo, this feels like summer, or this feels like, you know, a nice spring day when you was with your homies or with your girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? That type of feel. That's what I try to go for.
That should be, you know, this feels like love. This feels like heartbreak. This feels like, you know what I'm saying?
It's soulful.
Soul. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's the tough thing about today, man. It's just like it's finding that connection with certain artists, and there's very few people that I will listen to and will go back to. Like you said, her is one of them. Janae Aiko is another one.
Yes.
You know, Ella May still has to prove herself in regards to that. I mean, I heard the first album. I just need to hear her do it again, and then, you know, I'll probably be okay with her. But she seems to have some soul about her. But it's just that those Mary J's and Faiths and shit, man. I don't know if you. I don't know if you got. We don't have those no more, bro.
We ain't never going back to that. We ain't, bro. You are, yo. That is my wife and I's like soundtrack. The '90s R&B, like Faith, Mary J. Blige, even Lauren, Jodeci, Boyz II Men. That's the soulful stuff, man. Oh my God. I wish even Silk. Ideal,
H-Town,
man. Remember all those male groups?
Yeah, and it's like now it's like, you know, the thing about it now, man, is like now is if you have a group, you have to be pop. Like you can't be. There's not really male singing groups that are out that are considered R&B. They're considered. They're all considered pop.
Are there any R&B groups right now?
Nah. What was the last one, like Day 26?
Maybe. Or was it Genuine Tank and who was it? Genuine Tank
you talking about
Tyrese.
Yeah. They was they actually was cool. They was cool too. They was cool too.
Not bad at all. But you know that was a money move. I believe that was a money move.
Yeah, money and touring.
Yeah, there you
money
go.
and touring.
That's what I mean.
You're gonna get that. You're gonna get cats that, you know. I mean, look, the Mount Westmore shit. with 40 and with Snoop
40,
and with
some money move.
Too Short and Cube. They can go anywhere. They can go anywhere and make a dollar, man.
Hell yeah, that's a money man.
So
Speaking of Snoop, man, I know you probably won't hear this, but I gotta give it up to that man. His rebranding, the Death Row situation, the Def Jam situation he got going on. I got 3 joints for Snoop right now. 3.
Somebody better tell him.
I got 3, and I promise this will go.
Hey Snoop, listen. If you out there watching my little podunk show, 4BarLoop, just understand when I tell you this dude right here. Man. If he said he got joints for you,
I got
go
3.
look at him.
Did you hear his new single? You heard the new single that he put out?
What's the newest one?
Sure, I forgot the name of it, but it definitely it's it's called Just a Touch Away.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I got 3. I played 3 of them in the Gauntlet.
You know what's hard, man. It's like I gave Snoop a lot of shit when he was kind of transitioning out of being the old guy, and you know the rhymes got watered down, and he was trying to find his footing as far as being able to do stuff. And I think he's rebounded. It's been a little harder when I watch Cube, man, and just like it's. And that being one of my idols is really hard to watch because it's not the same. And I know people have to change or whatever, man. But man, it's just certain quality, dude. I'm not going to sacrifice my quality of rhyme for nothing. I'm not doing it. You got to hear if dude, the minute I start not sounding like me, I quit.
Right. But see, Snoop. I mean, come on, man. Everybody loves Snoop.
Yeah,
everybody loves him, and I think because of that, he's. Does he have a star on the Walk of Fame?
I'd like to think so, but I could be wrong.
Because that needed to happen 10 years ago. I'm sorry. So even as far as his writing, it's so simple but so effective. You know, it's a swag with Snoop. You know what I'm saying? He could say ABCs over a West Coast joint, and it's going to go.
Oh, he has one of the most amazing voices in all of hip hop.
Absolutely.
There's nobody that sounds like him, and will never sound like him. There will never be another Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop goes to Luke, man.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so kind of veering this back towards your direction, man. So I know I got you warmed up or whatever, man. So let's go ahead and swing back around towards the Gauntlet. As a judge, I know, as a judge, I know what time it is, man. But from a competitor standpoint, what's the allure and legend of #Gauntlet Ready?
Man, and I've been trying to get this promo together, bro. I just couldn't do it. So Sam ain't going to cuss me out, if you will. But like to be Gauntlet Ready. First and foremost, man, if you're not being yourself and putting yourself into your creativity, then you're gonna lose. You starting off on the wrong foot already. You know what I mean? So first of all, be yourself. Pay attention to observe everything that's going on. Listen, keep your ears wide open. I tell everybody, my ears are my eyes when I'm doing music. Or when I'm listening to music. That's very sound right there, man. Yeah, my ears are my eyes when I'm doing music. So or when I'm listening to music. So I remember when I first jumped into the Gauntlet, I was paying attention to what was going on. And I was like, this might be fun. Let me just jump in. You know what I mean? So the first 2 times I jumped in, of course I lost, but I got to the second round. You know what I mean? So perseverance. Pay attention to what's going on, and knocking drums. I don't care what you're doing. If you're holding a C with a string, you know what I'm saying, holding that note down for the whole entire beat, make sure your drums are knocking.
Yes.
You got them, i.e. rage, i.e. a soundtrack, i.e. brain, i.e. Tory hook. Tory can have a straw, right? A string, a physical piece of string,
yeah,
and opening up a soda. But you're gonna feel it when he put it together. It's gonna hit. You know what I mean? You're gonna pay attention. You understand what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. So yeah, that's Make sure your ears and your eyes and just pay attention, man. And knocking drums and wow the crowd, wow the judges. Try to do something that hasn't been done.
But right now, we got to go with this Grand Champion. Keef Knoxx. He said play Space Tribe. Let's go. In
order to play with this record, you must tune your bass to ours.
Oh, fuck! Bruh. Come on. Oh my God. You're showing out, bro.
What's one of your favorite moments there?
Woo. Well, me and Soundtrack went at it. I lost, but that dude right there, man, the emotion I felt when he played that Frankie Beverly flip.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? I got a few, man. I got a few. Me and Soulful first round in the finals. Fox Towels, the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Fox with that 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take it back further. Kelsey, I think it was called Mother's Whisper, Mother's Lab, Mother's something. Oh my God.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh
Yeah.
my
yeah.
God, bro. Oh my God. It's a quite I'm gonna put a reel together of all my favorite joints, man. I'll go on YouTube and I'll timestamp every battle, every round that I like.
Man, I'm gonna have to put you to work, man. You might have to get some cutting room floors together and get some shit together for us, because man,
how you gonna put me to work and I'm already working?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. But certain people was around for the entire history, and it's like, I know our history is not that long, but it is history, and there's certain people that's around for that time, and man, those moments, like you bringing back Kelsey, man, like,
yo, that's me going back. Like, yeah. I was in the gauntlet. I lost to Rage in the second round. Oh, y'all made a couple people mad.
Oh, man. Oh, you didn't see, man. Hey, that Rage battle was one of those nights, man. That was one of those nights that
I made a couple people mad.
We was if we was live on stage, they would have threw shit at us that night, dude. they would have thrown shit. They was virtually throwing shit that night. Like
buddy.
it was upheaval. It was like Facebook was lit up. Like everybody was hot. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, buddy.
So man.
Yeah. But from losing in that battle, I went back and I studied, man, and I saw some things, and I was like, oh, okay. This is because when I first watched the show, I was like, oh, this is dope. This is fun. This is like my favorite TV show now. Every other Thursday, I'm like, yes, I got my snacks, I got my drink. Let's see what's popping. So, man, salute to the Gauntlet, man. Salute to the whole Gauntlet faculty. I just thank y'all for putting this platform together. It's dope. I'm sure if COVID wouldn't have hit, I probably wouldn't be here.
Hey, we wouldn't be here either. The Gauntlet would not be here. This was
y'all would be on the road.
All of these things that were built, were built out of necessity of COVID. Like, cause this show wasn't here. The What the Podcast was not here, and the Gauntlet Beat Battle would not be here if it wasn't for COVID. That the necessity of being able to build something to build something to entertain and kind of fill a void. Like, man, it was amazing.
Can you guys imagine, if you will, right? I mean, we still like in the pandemic or whatever, but everybody's just running around doing what they're doing. But imagine, if you will, you guys put a show together, 5 battles, night of rematches.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Do you understand the magnitude of that, bro?
Hey, I would just love to be live though. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Be on just, man.
In a venue, and you ain't gotta charge nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? $5, $10, whatever. It would be bananas, bro.
Man, you know.
So you guys need to. I think you guys need to get ready to take this joint on the road, bro. I think the process is that the baby steps are being taken, and I think we're going to grow, and that's awesome.
That's part of the process. Now it's like, okay, what are the next steps? And I think we're going in that direction to try to figure out what other things that we're going to be able to do, because this is just our main thing with the Gauntlet is that platform is designed to be able to boost you guys up. You know, that the bracket. When you say the bracket is a star, the bracket is a star. You don't know who the hell's coming through the bracket. It changes every Gauntlet, and there could be a new star coming out of there. You know, you don't know who's who. So it's like it's based for that. We don't have teams. We don't have producers that we claim that are ours. You know what I'm saying? We don't do any of that shit. It's like, here, this is your platform to be able to compete and to be able to share your art, and that's all we want to do, and make this shit as entertaining as possible.
Yeah, and salute, because you guys are like this. The show, the platform is phenomenal, bro. I'm so glad to be a part of it. I'm happy I'm a part of it. Yeah, man. I try to get people to tune in, but people got they're living their lives. They got other things going on, having kids. We're at the age where we're granddads and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. I'm not a grandfather anymore.
Not me either. No, I'm not quite there yet. Thank God. Hey, my daughter did start dating, so let me just go ahead and say some.
Hey, bro, I got a couple.
Now.
I got some rocket launchers, some grenades. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know, bro. I already know. I got nieces and nephews, and I already know how it's going down. But yeah, man, thank y'all for allowing me to showcase what I do, bro. The platform is awesome.
Hey, well, it's nothing without y'all. Y'all make the straw that stirs the drink with this shit, man. Like, really, it's y'all that create it. People come to watch you guys. I mean, we are a footnote. If y'all didn't come out and do amazing things, then we wouldn't have shit to talk about. It'd be very boring. So,
right.
We appreciate the fact that y'all come out and support and bring the audience and bring the production that y'all bring. Like, this shit is it's nuts.
I'll drink to that.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. So before we get out of here, man, I only have this game that I usually that I haven't brought out in a while. I only bring it out with people that I'm cool with and that I know, because I think it's fun to do. It's called 4-Track Mind. 4-track mind is a game where I give you either or options, and then you got to pick and say why. So there's gonna be some things you gotta think of. So
listen, man, I didn't come over here. I ain't come on. Hey, listen here, man.
Come on,
I ain't come on here for no Trivial Pursuit, bro.
Hey, I'm not testing your will. I'm just asking you to make choices. It's red pill, blue pill. It's not. This ain't. Hey, back in 1985. No, I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna ask you questions that you have to make choices and live with.
See, I gotta make choices. Come on, bro.
So for the first track of this EP that we putting on, studio session in the green room. 2 artists are waiting to be chosen for the session with you. Mm-hmm. Redman or Busta Rhymes. Who are you choosing and why?
Busta all day. Busta all day because I respect to Redman. Redman was also the soundtrack of my rapping days. You know what I'm saying, with Muddy Waters and. Hell is happening, you know what I'm saying? But Busta is top 5 of all time on my list. He's entertaining. He's gonna put on a show on the record and off the record. I'm going with Busta. Bus.
You know what's cool is that your beats that are in the Gauntlet currently constructed are actually tailor fit for Busta Rhymes to still rhyme on.
Yeah. I mean,
they still work. They still work for him.
Yeah. When I hear another fun fact, I don't normally do this, bro. I got a song with Flip Mode.
You do, and have you let Sandman know this?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't drop names, bro.
Hey, Sandman would lose his shit if he found out.
I don't drop names. I'll keep it real quiet because But yeah.
Okay, so what song is it so we can listen to it?
It's called Just Chill, and it's in the Friday After Next movie soundtrack.
So
Do you remember the scene when they're chasing Ricky Smiley through the house and everything? Yeah. And Ricky Smiley ends up in the gangster's house in the room, and everybody's looking at him still.
Yeah.
The song is playing in that scene. Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm gonna tell Sandman to watch his interview. I'm not even gonna tell him what's in it. When he hears that, he's gonna lose his shit. Trust me. All right, man. So we on to track 2 in the EP. You had a beat tape to make, and your choice of producer to make it with: DJ Premier, Rockwaller, and why?
Woo. I can't say both.
Nah, you gotta
pick. I gotta pick one of them. Oh man! And when I tell you these 2 producers was running the '90s, bro. Goodness,
exactly why I picked them. Exactly why I picked them.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with the God Premier. You wrong for this one. You wrong for this one. But yeah, I'm gonna go with DJ Premier. I just love Rockwaller's unorthodox style and the sound selections. He's like the man with that stuff, bro. But Premier is so boom bap and New York boom bap.
Yeah.
I can't go against him, man. I can't go against, and he's still doing it too.
Yeah, that's still a great choice. The Premier guy, he got his hands in so many cookie jars right now. What he's doing?
What
he is? He is definitely somebody that I look up to in regards to all the stuff that he's doing outside.
When that man talks, I listen.
Yeah, there's a couple cats like that.
Yeah, he needs a Netflix documentary.
Hey, that would be so dope if he gets that. That's so dope. Yeah. He should. He has more than enough to be.
What? He is the soundtrack of the streets in the 90s hip hop scene. Oh gosh.
Yeah, everything. All roads went through Premier, man. All roads.
Yes, sir.
You weren't stamped unless you went through Premier, man. So definitely. Shout out to DJ Premier.
Damn, I just thought about Group Home. Oh, that album was
Hey, that
sick,
man,
bro.
you know what? Now you talk. Now you speaking to me. Now you speaking to my soul.
Man,
that
album
group
was
home
sick,
album,
bro.
man. I'm telling you, man. That was, man. Hey, senior year, that group home got us through. Through, man. Man, that living proof.
Living proof,
like,
bro. Yes, sir.
Shit give me goosebumps, man. It give me goosebumps. I just love Lil Dap. Lil Dap used to.
Word.
Yeah, so shout out to Premier, man. I would love to get that dude on. If I get that, man, we get that dude on the Gauntlet, dude. I'm quitting the day after that. I'm quitting.
What?
Hey, that would be the pinnacle. Like if DJ Premier was, dude.
If he jumps in, I'm jumping in, bro.
Yeah. You don't even know. I done shot my shot 3 or 4 times trying to get a hold of Premier. Like, hey, just say
just
red
show up.
and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Just say red, I'm fine. Just jump in the live chat, man, for real. All right, man. So now we on the third song this EP. We almost close to wrapping it up.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna make you uncomfortable a little bit. So Gauntlet Beat Battle Finals for season 3 is at a close. You win again. Congratulations. In an added wrinkle, you now have to do one more battle. Who are we picking to battle? Lens or Sandman?
What the?
Let's go. Let's
What's
go.
going on, man? Hey, listen, I just came here. Where's that other button? What?
Let's go, man.
Oh my God, yo.
Hey, neither one of them will be upset if you pick one. But you have to battle them, so I guess
How about this? How about are we battling like on the Gauntlet platform or are we on stage?
No, this gonna be on the Gauntlet. This is after you know how so on video games when you beat the boss and you think the game is over and then there's like another fucking boss, like this is like that man. Like this is your bigger boss to face after.
You're a horrible person. Yes, you. Now I'm seeing that you and Sandman are one and the same. Y'all love drama. Y'all love controversy. Who came up? You came up with this question?
Absolutely.
Oh, you're the worst. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna have to. I don't want to fight Lens. I don't want. Matter of fact, you know what? Yeah, Lens. I'm gonna go with Lens because he's gonna push me.
Okay.
He's gonna push me to do something crazy.
Okay.
Because Lens is he's such a damn army knife, bruh. This dude.
Nah, I just couldn't. Lens is so different and knows how to do so many different things.
Is, man.
And it's with ease.
Yeah, and I don't like him for that,
dude.
bro.
I've never seen that dude sweat.
Yo,
never.
He's a show. He's a show off. He's a show off. I'm saying it.
Hey, and it'd be so. Hey, the flex be so modest though. Yeah, man. I just got a little something right here.
Yo, did you watch the Facebook video he just posted when he was just playing joints?
Playing the guitar, right? Like, yo, it was like I said when I saw that I was like, this motherfucker, man. I swear, this guy.
Yeah, Liz. Yeah, you, bro.
Hey, Liz, we love you, man. Bro. He's amazing. He's amazing. I'm glad he's on my side, shit. Cause
we love you, Liz, man. Shit. Respect, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna pick you, bro. Because I gotta try to get you out of here.
Hey, Sandman, that shit wouldn't be no walk in the park either. Cause
no, not in the least. But Liz, I don't like the way Liz flex on people, bro. That dude is a beast, man. He was playing some joints. He was like, "Yeah, these some joints I might send off," and blah blah blah. It just sitting there playing joints. Bob.
Straight face, nothing. Like this is just everyday shit for him, man. It's like him going to the fucking supermarket and they asking him if he want a plastic bag of paper, and he just has paper.
Yeah, and he spits on his own joints sometimes.
Yeah,
you, Liz, I pick you.
Yeah. Okay.
Respectfully.
So respectfully, absolutely.
Respectfully.
All right, man. So now I'm gonna challenge your Nick fandom real quick.
Oh, Lord,
So you gotta make a choice. This might be kind of easy. I think this might be a layup for you. John Starks or Patrick Ewing?
Oh, Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing.
I was a Starks guy though, man. You
Starks?
know, because I wanted so bad. My Warriors were so trash back then, and so I wanted so badly for somebody to beat the Bulls, and I was just like, you know what? I'm about to root for the Knicks this year. And Starks was doing shit in that. He was doing shit in that series, man. I thought y'all was gonna do it, man.
Well, see, here's the thing with John Starks, Mr. John Starks, and I watch him every season, right? He's real streaky. Like, he'll have 31 game, 12 one game, 14 one game, 25. Like, he's real streaky. But what makes him special is he was our A1 defender on guards. Anytime we had any superstar guards coming to the Garden, Starks was on their ass, right? But Patrick Ewing, man, the legend, the Knick legend, what he's done for the New York Knicks organization, man, his 15-foot jumper, sky hook, nobody could stop him.
Oh, that fadeaway was so beautiful.
You could not stop that. So I'm gonna go with Patrick.
All right.
That was a good one.
All right. So you know what I'm saying. So you in a bar, and
hey, you said 4 questions, man.
No, I know, but we got this is the fourth. This is the fourth, and then we may have a bonus track. But here it is.
Okay.
So you in a bar, and you have 2 people that are in there, and you have to end up fighting somebody because of some type of aggressive behavior. You have to end up fighting them, and one of the dudes is Anthony Mason, and one of them is Charles Oakley. Who are you fighting?
I'm fighting Charles Oakley.
You know about Charles Oakley? I'm not talking about Nick current make. I'm talking about as in back in the
you're not talking about right now.
Back in their time. We ain't talking about fighting no old people. We talking about back in their time. We fighting.
Me and my big bro, we was out doing something. It was late, and we went to a KFC, right? And when we walked in the door, we're ordering our food, and we hear the door open, but we didn't look back because we too busy explaining what we want. Once we finished ordering our food, we stepped to the side. We did a 360. We turned away from whoever was behind us. We was going this way, and when we got back in line, we seen this big burly dude that looked like the Thing or something. And it was Anthony Mason, bro.
Wow.
I don't want no smoke.
Nah.
At least Charles Oakley, he'll try to grab. I can run and sneak a punch with Charles Oakley, but Anthony Mason, that dude was huge.
Hey, some dudes just look like an automatic ass whooping, and Anthony Mason always made me feel like he was that type of guy.
Yo,
it was
he probably was. He probably was. That dude was, rest in peace, Anthony Mason. That dude was huge. So, yeah, Charles Oakley.
All right, man. Uncle. Okay. So, bonus track. This is the bonus track. This is the last one.
It was just coming up with new stuff, bro.
So, what would you prefer? What would make your year? The Knicks winning the NBA championship in 2023. The New York Giants winning the Super Bowl 2023. Keef Knoxx winning season 3 of the Gauntlet.
Definitely the New York Knicks winning the championship in 2020. It's long overdue. We haven't won the championship since 1973. We haven't been in the playoffs since I don't know how long. We haven't been in the second round since sheesh. This is when we had J.R. Smith, Carmelo Anthony, and we finally got to, I think we got to Boston and we lost.
Yeah. So, yeah, the New York Knicks winning the championship, bro. Although
It's probably gonna be some violence in New York because they're gonna celebrate hard. But yeah, it's time. New York needs a championship, and I'm not even talking about Brooklyn Nets because I'm not a Nets fan. It needs to be.
I
the
didn't
Knicks
say.
'cause-
I know better to say the Nets because hey,
Yeah.
you know the Nets are like outcasts, man. They're like the
Yeah.
Clippers and shit. Nobody
Yeah, absolutely.
nobody claims them. Nobody claims the
Absolutely.
Nets.
Yeah, Brooklyn does because Brooklyn think they're their own state. So Brooklyn does, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just something about the New York Knicks. It's so much history. It's the mecca of basketball at Madison Square Garden. If they win a championship, bruh, the city's gonna be. How about this? What if the Knicks played Brooklyn in the Eastern Conference Finals and then the Knicks advance and win the championship? New York's gonna be partying, bro.
I think you just have to disband the whole franchise of the Nets. Then at that point, you have to just dissolve the franchise because you know come back from that.
I need to say this, bro. I've been a New York Knicks fan for a very long time. James Dolan needs to step down. Once he steps down, I think we'll be moving in the right direction. That's my opinion.
Well, you know,
that's my opinion.
He is the Vince McMahon of fucking basketball. Like he's gonna have to die in order for you to move on. He ain't never stepping down.
He's never stepping down. Yeah, I don't want to wish death on the guy.
No, I'm not saying wish death, but that's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna be
probably
natural causes is gonna have to get that ass because he ain't leaving.
He makes money every year, even losing seasons. He makes millions and millions and millions.
Bruh, if you was in that situation and you were making that money hand over fist like that, regardless of whether you had losing seasons, would you?
What you mean? Yes.
Would you leave?
Yeah,
would
sure.
You?
Absolutely.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes,
no, you wouldn't. No fucking way.
Are you asking? Are you asking me? Are you asking me?
Dude, this is residual income. You are winning, even though you're losing. You're winning. Who does that?
Listen, I got stock in the New York Knicks organization anyway. I could step down. I made my money. I could invest in something else now. Come on, bro. I'm not. Okay. Come on, man. We need
that old man. You know damn well that old man ain't giving that shit up.
Of course he's not. Of course he's not. We know that. Of course he's not. But it sucks to say because I think it's him. I think. Do you know that Kevin Durant was willing to play for New York? He said, "I'm not paying for him to play here because he's hurt."
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like some Dolan shit. Like I'm not surprised.
He bugging.
I'm not surprised at all.
He bugging, and that's why we're never going to get any great picks because he's still there, and I'm sure there's people that don't like him.
Yeah.
In the National Basketball Association, I'm sure he has many enemies.
Yep. No,
you know
that's all facts. That's facts.
I'm sorry. I'm going on the New York Knicks band.
It's cool. You know? Nah. I was thoroughly entertained by that. I opened the door. It's my fault. Well, thanks for playing 4-Track Mind, man. That was very entertaining. I had a lot of fun with that.
With like 3 bonus questions.
Hey, you got it,
bonus,
dude. We worked right out the maxi single into the solid EP.
We
did the deluxe. You know what I'm saying? We did all that shit. So that's how that worked out.
That's exactly what we did.
So the last thing that I want to ask before we wrap this up, man, is I ask each of my guests this because I think it's one of the most important things. I'm, family man myself. How do you balance family and your creation of music and all the other things you got to do outside of music?
It's tough. It's really tough, and in my situation because my family lives in New York. Like my siblings, they're still in New York, cousins and everybody's in New York. I'm in Charlotte with my wife and her family. So the only reason why it's tough is because of my work schedule. That's it. You know what I mean? We have to be at work so early in the morning, like sometimes 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm at work. You know what I mean? Doing 10 to 12 hour shifts. So,
right.
But other than that, I get my rocks in like on the weekends. I think of it as like a work shift, so I do like 8 to 10 hours, try to sample something, chop up samples, start a few joints. I'll do that, and then, I step away. So it's tough. I don't do it as much as I want to. Like if I had a 8-hour shift and I could come home and, bang out for like 4 or 5 hours, I'm good. I can't even do that.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's to be expected. But when you have that approach, it's like, does it just automatic? Do you just like, man, you have to basically turn it off and just like walk away from shit? Like,
Yes.
you know, this is, hey,
Yep.
me and wifey's time is right now. Like,
Absolutely. And then my wife, she's so, shout out to my wife, man. She is so supportive in what I do, right? So she understands that, just yesterday I was hitting Sandman and everybody was like, yo, man, I got this idea. You ever had an idea and you're in the shower or doing something and you're trying to hold on to it until you turn on the computer? That happened to me yesterday. I was holding it, man. When I tell you I was holding on to this idea, and then I went to turn on my computer and I got the blue screen. Something went wrong with your computer, restarting. So I'm sitting here holding on to the idea.
Hey.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah,
I got a tip for that too.
What's good? Oh, I would love to hear this, sir.
Just whatever the idea is, use the voice notes on your phone.
Yes, I've done that. It just yesterday, it didn't click with me. I thought I would be good and like come into the computer and boom, turn everything on and I could go. No, that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's definitely tough to balance, man. But it's good to see that we all have to draw those lines, and sometimes it's tough, man, because I just be wanting to just go off and just do shit, but then I can't. It's like,
Right.
all right, my kids need me, especially all my kids are needy too, so they need me. So it's just like, all right, daytime is daytime, so I'm gonna have daytime, and then I can do all this other shit after that.
Absolutely. And I just want to give another shout out to you guys, man, because when I tell you I gave up doing music with local artists and selling stuff, and I completely gave up. It was to the point where I was just doing music for myself. And then once I saw you guys, Who Want to Smoke, I saw them first, and I jumped in there. And then I saw you guys, and then I jumped into the Gauntlet. And I just want to thank you guys for like inspiring me again to pick up the keyboard and everything again. You know what I mean? Because I think that was the inspiration I needed to get back into doing music. But I still don't do music for artists. Now I just do music for battling. Ain't that something? Thank you.
Man,
Thank you very much.
I would love, I hope that at some point changes with you, because I think the industry needs your creativity, and there's artists that need your creativity and balance that your tracks bring to bring that nostalgia back. We need that nostalgia. We need that feel, and you have that. And there are other artists, and R&B artists will probably be will be a slam dunk with you. It's like, man, if you can get with them. So hopefully it's not sour to the point where you're never doing it again, and that you have opportunities, and hopefully you be able to work with people to be able to get that, because we're spoiled with having you at the Gauntlet, but I really think the world needs to be privy to what you do, man.
I really appreciate that, man. And it's when I tell you, man, with Snoop, I know I got three. And if I get them 3 to Snoop, I'm good. You know what I mean? Because I really respect what Snoop is doing right now. And if I could be a part of that history and that legacy for 5 minutes, I'm done. I'm good. You know what I mean? So, and I'm gonna work on trying to do that also. He got to hear this. He got to.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And hopefully that happens, man. Because if anybody deserved that shit to happen, is you. Because you were just one of these cats, man. Like I said, man, I have, it's you meet people that are genuinely like the real deal cool ass people, and you one of the real deal cool ass people. I could talk to you inside and outside of this shit, man. And if the music stopped today, I know I could bang your line, and we could talk about things and still be cool or whatever, man. So I appreciate you being a guest on this show, man, because I've been wanting to have you here for a long time. It's just
likewise. This is
I
fun.
didn't line it up.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I didn't line it up. It's my fault. I'll take full responsibility for it. But I'm so glad to have you, man. We so glad to have you in the Gauntlet. Like you're the perfect representation of who we need as a champion.
Oh man,
so we appreciate
that means a lot. I appreciate you guys too. Thank y'all so much for letting me come on in there and do my thing, bro. And you guys are hilarious. So not only is a music platform, but you guys are comedians. For real, bro. But yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for everything, and congratulations on everything. You know, with you and I am Sam and Sam, man, with y'all podcasts and blogs and everything. It's dope, man. Whenever I get a chance to check it out, I always tune in.
No,
Even though I'm falling
that,
asleep,
man.
but I do tune in.
Thank you. I know we a little late for your taste, man. But always you can catch the replay. It's
I'm like,
cool.
yo, these people don't understand weekends no more. What's up, bro?
we tried to slide it back like an hour and thought that was gonna do something. That didn't do shit.
No,
didn't help nothing. You know, telling y'all like, hey, 10 p.m. on 10 p.m. on a work night, like it's
man,
gotta figure something out.
Man, yeah, bro.
All right, so we're gonna play out of here, man. One of my favorite Keef Knoxx beats of all time, and I know he knows what the hell I'm talking about. Man, this will go down in the annals of history. All you got to say, if you're in the Gauntlet Beat Battle, all you got to do is put in the chats the Martin beat. Everybody will know what you're talking about. Everybody will know what you're talking about. That is the infamous time that there's probably three times on my hand that I could count that the Gauntlet was shut down, and that was one of the beats that shut down the Gauntlet. That was it. Cats was like,
Drugs' face was messed up. He was like, I had drugs going, man. But man, that's dope.
So, man, if you never heard it, you'll hear it now. I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life. It's one of the craziest beats you ever gonna hear, and it's hella dope. So make sure you check this out after this interview. So again, thank you, Keef. I really appreciate having you, man. Keep doing your thing. Look forward to see you in the chats and defending your title.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to Nytelife, Sandman, Lens, Prague, I Am Sam. Shout out to the whole Gauntlet faculty. Knock, knock. We in the building. What's up, yo?
Hey. That's what I'm saying, man. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the Martin beat, man. And we'll check y'all later. Peace.
Peace.
If you know the song, sing along.
Keef. Go in.